Good morning and welcome to Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve at the Canterbury. And as a community, I know you'll have a lovely dinner tonight. And at this time, we remember our traditions we grew up with, maybe some traditions that are new. In my home, we had a Christmas tree. We always had Mary, Jesus and Joseph under the tree. We had some angels, as you see here. And don't forget, it is Christmas Eve, which means I have a Santa bagpiping over my shoulder. Maybe we can remember some special gifts we received. For me, it was my 9th birthday, and I received a large Raggedy Ann doll, which I cherish to this day. So let us remember our past and some wonderful memories we have had. Let's remember the present. We're going to make good memories today. And we look forward to making even more memories in the future, all together. But for now, it's time for a visit from St. Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. A little droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And as we grow older and grew older, we wondered about Santa Claus. And a little girl named Virginia O'Hanlon also wondered, So what she did was she wrote to the Sun newspaper and asked the editor, Francis P. Church, is there a Santa Claus? And this is the response. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Virginia, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe except they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be men's or children's or little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect in his intellect as compared with the boundless world about him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotions exist. And you know they abound and give your life the highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would the world be were there no Santa Claus? It would be as dreary as there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry and romance to make tolerable this existence. We should have no enjoyment except in our sense and sight. The external light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished. Not believe in Santa Claus, you might as well not believe in fairies. You might get your papa and meant to hire men to watch all the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch Santa Claus, but even if they did not see no Santa Claus coming down. What would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign that there is no Santa Claus. The most real things in the world are those that neither children nor men or women can see. No Santa Claus. Thank God he lives, and he lives forever. 1,000 years from now, Virginia, nay, 10 times 10,000 years from now, he will continue to make glad the heart of childhood. And that was published in the New York Sun, September 21st, 1897, as answer to Is There a Santa Claus? And that is a perfect answer. And may we all find and remember some childlike wonder of the season and have a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good Christmas. And I think if you didn't hear it, I sure did. Some pawing and prancing on my door. So I'm going to go let Santa Claus in, and I hope you have a wonderful day.